What's up? I'm Patrick,
And I am Joe.
and we're in a band called Fall Out Boy, and you are watching the AU Review.
Well, let's talk about the beginning. I mentioned the beginning of the album cycle. It's movie themed. Well, the title is anyway. Let's tell me a little bit about how it all came together. Because obviously, over the last couple of years, you've been trying your hand in a little different pots musically over the last couple of years.
Yeah, well, I feel like so the last record, we wanted to kind of make a big statement that we weren't going to continue recycling. I mean, we never recycled, and we were going to continue not doing that. We were going to continue that even further. I think that was one of the questions when we came back. We took a little hiatus or whatever. I think in that space, people were kind of wondering what we were going to do. You know, if it was going to be the return to form cash grab, you know, or if it was going to be, you know, continuing to build on the legacy, I guess. And so that last record, Say Rock and Roll, was really about that. Was about saying, nope, we're going forward. We're going to try new things. We're going to continue. And so once you got that out, then we can go anywhere. Because that record was kind of crazy. Now we can go in any direction, I feel like. And this record is just the first step in that experimentation, I guess, you know.
And are you big fans of both films? Is that how that all came about?
Yeah.
'Cause you've always had film references and along the way.
Yeah, it's part of it. I think it's also like kind of a little bit of a commentary on how people, especially like the American public, but I think a lot of people in the Western world see themselves or want to see themselves versus who they maybe really are on the inside. You know, see themselves in this narcissistic, perfect way, and really on the inside maybe.
Or a narcissistically imperfect way, like in both directions. Very selfish.
A strive to be perfect and to project that perfection. And on the inside, maybe we're just all kind of like these cavemen, you know, which we are sort of. We're kind of all animalistic deep down. So maybe it's a little bit of that. It's not 100%.
So we like those movies, but we have a long, serious answer for it. That is the truth.
Both of the movies win an Oscar from me, hitting Patrick.
They win. Yes, they win.
The Oscars that I have here for me.
I have a lot of them.
You have so many Oscars, And the new songs, how are they going down live? Obviously, it's early days. People are just getting
phenomenal.
Getting their teeth around them.
It's crazy when you put out a new record and people react the way they've been reacting. I mean, and playing these shows, it's been really wild. Because I mean, these are songs that, I mean, they're not much older than my baby boy, and you know, people are reacting to them like they are anything from our back catalog, you know.
I think it also matters that we actually dig them a lot, you know.
Yep.
I mean, the cool thing about the last record, Save Rock and Roll, and this record is you know, I think we came back and started doing the band again. We reached, I think, like a different level of collaboration. I think it's everyone has like such a huge ownership over the new material within the band, and I think when people see us play those songs live, you know, they see how excited we are about them because we really do like own them, and I think they respond in equal excitement.
One thing that's always struck me about you guys is no matter how much success a song has or whatever direction it ends up going, when you come back and with a new record, it's always on your own time and your own decision. It never feels like you're having to go, oh, this song was a big success, so we better jump on that.
Yeah, well, and a big thing for us too, I feel like, is that when you have a song that works really well, and people react to, the temptation is to go, all right, let's do that. Remember what we did and do that. But pretty much from the beginning, we've made a point to, anytime something's worked, we go, all right, well, lightning doesn't strike twice, so never do that again. Yeah. You know, and so there's always that kind of playing around with things to try and figure out what's the next thing that we can do, you know.
And I think we do that, like, you know, we'll make a record and we'll put it out, and I mean, I think we don't watch each other sit around and write music, but I'm pretty sure everyone's always like messing around writing stuff and working on like trying to figure out what that next thing is, maybe not even just very organically. So I think there's always like an evolution through just continuous writing and creating.
And you're getting to do that tonight at Soundwave. It's the last show of the Australian tour tonight, I believe. I think it's all wrapping up tonight. You know, what's it like to be a part of Soundwave? What's the whole experience? How would you wrap up your experience?
Super fun. I mean, like, it's always great to play festivals such as Soundwave because there are tons of different acts, like tons of different bands and artists that we would not be on a bill with normally.
Yep.
So that's really fun. Get to see like Slipknot and Manson and Slash, for instance, which normally we would not be playing together. But also,
You guys love that stuff. I mean, you're
we
touring with
love
Wiz
it.
Khalifa.
We
soon,
love
right?
that.
Yeah.
No, we're like thrilled. It's also we get to like meet all these like really cool people that I've never met before, and it's a fun like summer camp vibe sort of.
It's crazy to be a band that, we're a very strange band because we're, heavy enough and a rock enough band that we're at this festival or whatever, but then we also go and play, I don't know, a pop festival with Ariana Grande or something, right? And like, it's very strange, I feel like we get to kind of be tourists everywhere. We get to check out everything, it's cool to get ready for your set and watch Slipknot. Like
Maybe it's confusing to like not be able to be pigeonholed, but it's probably pretty good at the end of the day for us at least.
If nothing else, the flames of Slipknot will just inspire
They
your.
have an awesome production. I mean, they're a great band and they're great players and everything, but the production's killer.
but I wouldn't do that fire in this heat.
No, and then the masks and the costumes, man. Oh my God, I schwitz very easily. It's very hard for me.
That wouldn't be much fun. It is very hot today. The rain has come though. Hopefully it's cooled it down for everyone. So good to see you guys. Great to
Cheers.
meet you, and thank you very much for joining us on the AU. Thank you very much.